ردنا على الغرب نفس الكلام هذا نعيده بالإنجليزية. Anybody that challenges the existence of this country and this kingdom, all of us, we are projects of jihad and martyrdom. That's my message to anybody that thinks that he can threaten us.
Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity, scattered amongst the nations and the four corners of the earth. To you I say shalom, Lord willing. This video is edifying, and it's going to be sitting around what you just watched. And, you know, we are living in very interesting times, man. You know, here it is, you know, America has been this long-standing partner of Saudi Arabia. And as of recent, you know, things have been very, very tense between the two nations, man. Okay. You got Creepy Joe threatening to, you know, put consequences on Saudi Arabia for pretty much not manipulating the oil markets, you know. And if you don't know, now you know, Saudi Arabia and America got a very strategic partnership when it comes down to oil and the dollar, right? And Saudi Arabia right now is choosing their own over America. And, you know, Esau don't like that, right? Esau don't like that. He doesn't want, you know, he doesn't care for the you know, his allies, man. He only cares for himself, and these other nations are starting to see that, and they're going against him, right? And you know, this is what's looking like the beginning of the end for America, man. What's next is just for NATO to all out be against them, man. And we see that's happening, right? After this winter, it'll be interesting to see where NATO stands with America after this coming winter, because it's gonna get cold, right? And we know what happened with the pipelines, and you know, the saga between the U.S. and Russia trying to coerce NATO to being closer to them, and it's working, right? And the more tension is built between these other nations and the U.S., you know, the more trouble the U.S. is going to be in, man. You know, because Saudi Arabia has a lot of power over America, man. I'm talking, you know, just you know, with they say so, they could pretty much, you know, take America off the dollar reserve currency, man. They could take the dollar off as the reserve currency of the world. All right. And that's very likely to happen, especially if Joe Biden, you know, thinks he can sanction or retaliate to Saudi Arabia for doing what's best for their nation. You know, it's bound to get ugly, man. This is Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee had deceived thee and prevailed against thee. And you could pretty much count Saudi Arabia as one of those men of America's confederacy, man. Okay. And they've been playing both sides for a minute now. They talking about joining BRICS, right? The BRICS nations. That's pretty much aligning themselves with Russia. But here it is. They've been buying armaments and all type of weapons from America for years now, man. They've had America sponsor a few of their wars. But now here it is. They're aligning themselves with America's biggest foe, right? Showing you that they learned a little something from doing business with America, man. Because that's a classic move of to go and do some shit like that, right? They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. And that is a pretty gaping wound, man. That's going to turn out to be detrimental, right? Because once the U.S. dollar loses its superiority, then it's over, man. It's over with once that happens. The power in which America wields is gone, right? And it was done to them by their own, man. And not only are they talking about, not only is this the threat, but a major threat that they're issuing out there is war, jihad, right? And them Saudis, man, they got a God that they fight for, which is way more than what America fights for. America is just fighting for Satan. At least they fight for what they feel is a power, man. So, hey, they're in the spirit, hey, matter of fact, let's get it, man. They're in the spirit of war, man. This is 2nd Ezra 15:28. Behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, right? So those nations in the Middle East, man, they're gonna that's what OPEC plus is, man. It's pretty much a unification of those nations in the Middle East, and they're gonna unite against America, along with Europe. Europe is gonna do the same thing, man. All of these nations are gonna come against America, man. Okay, and it's not gonna be pretty. And the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that all they which hear them may fear and tremble. See, and you hearing the rhetoric, you kind of see how that happens, man. Okay, because they're making very bold threats. Okay, they're not afraid of America, man. Have you become as weak as we? That's the spirit that they're in, man. Also, the Carmanians raising in wrath shall go forth as wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them. So this is, when you look at it historically, Saudi, those Arab nations and Iran, because that's who the Carmanians are, the Persians, right? They have a history of bad blood, but guess what? They're going to squash that beef just to get it on with Babylon, man. With America. They're going to team up and they're going to lay waste to the Holy Land, man. And they're going to lay waste to America. Hey, man, great tribulation and war is coming to the world, man. No part of the world is going to be scathed from it. Okay? No part of the world is going to be safe, man. Okay, this is going to be the greatest battle in the history of Earth. Okay? And with great power shall they join them. And with great power shall they come and join them with battle, and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. Okay, because they're gonna destroy the land of Israel over there, man. Okay. And if I'm not mistaken, I think Saudi Arabia is a nuclear capable country. You know, I mean, America supplied them, right? And now it's all coming back on them, right? This is Isaiah 33. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou wast not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. See? Now America want people to play fair, right? But Saudi Arabia is like, nah. Now the nations are like, nah, no, we're going to rig it. We're going to rig it for our favor. We've been rigging it for you. You want us to play fair now only because, it benefits you. Well, no. We want, they're choosing their sides, man. They're tired of America's shit. Okay? Every 4 years, it's a new, demon in office, coming with all types of rhetoric and demands and entitlement. They're tired of it. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. And you seeing this happen, man. Live action, right? You seeing it happen live action. These nations are no longer buddy, rubbing elbows with America, man. No, it's straight hate, okay? All across the world. These nations, you Americans don't know. You're in this bubble that's been created, that you've been kept in. You don't know the rage that's carried all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua throughout these other nations for you. Okay? They're tired of it. And it's going. We about to reach what you would call the boiling point. And hey, don't be surprised if you hear in the news, some things in which you never thought you would hear between America and its allies, man. Okay, because the Lord is singling out America, because at the end of the day, 200 million nukes, 200 million nuclear warheads got to come from somewhere, man. Okay. And with that, I give all praise and the glory to Yahweh Shema Shabbat Shem B'Kakwadash Wa Abba Babal and DTA.